Welcome everybody that's here live on Twitch. Hello, hello. I actually do want to give a bit of an intro because this video is also going to go live on YouTube. I'm actually going to post the full VOD from today's live stream. I figure it's a really good way to show off the gameplay for real, for what people are going to see for global launch, because a lot of these aspects, I mean, all of these aspects are going to be exactly the same, just there's going to be more heroes, more content, so we're going to have a little bit of fun today. I really want to kind of showcase the game, I want to push my content, and I want to, I guess, do some horn blows and try to get some fancy heroes for global launch as well, right? But we do have a sponsored stream from Dragonheir. This is my first of 4. I'm going to be doing 4 sponsored streams, but that's the best part, is I would have streamed it anyway. I was planning to do live streams for global launch, but hey, they got me a little kick in the butt and I'm here a little bit sooner for some hype, and I'm excited. If anyone has been following my content for a while, I've been covering Dragonheir for a long time now, since the beginning of the year, I think February? Maybe? And it was probably the game I was most interested in. I know it by far was the game I was most interested in. King Arthur and all these other games were coming out, and this one had my eye the most. And now we're finally getting close to global, and I'm really excited. So we're gonna have fun today. But if you guys don't know Dragonheir, we have some new people lurking in the stream or watching the YouTube. It is a wonderful RPG, kind of tabletop inspired. It's so much fun. Global launch is going to have almost 200 characters. They're adding a ton more, which I will make some videos on, guys. I will make some videos. There's some new characters coming. There's so much to get, to look at. It's overwhelming, but it's good. It's good. I'm glad there'll be a variety. But yeah, I'm excited. We're going to roll through gameplay. We're going to have fun here on Twitch today. And I will be posting this as a VOD, like I said, for YouTube. So, hello YouTube, hello Twitch. Oh man, I'm excited though. It's September 19th is global launch officially. Sort of September 18th, it just depends on where you live. Just so you guys know, some of you in the US, it's technically, I think, nighttime. September 18th is global launch. But for us living in Europe, we're going to be sleeping when it launches, so September 19th for me. I did also change my YouTube channels, guys. So, first of all, I have my command here for, Brat. I can't use my own Twitch chat right now. Oh no, I can't use my own Twitch chat. My command for YouTube does show you guys my stream. Or my YouTube, my stream. My, Dragonheir one as well. Hold on. Pause the thought. I switched my login information for Twitch, and now it's making me sign in to use my own chat. Bruh. The password is incorrect. Oh, come on. That's what I get for switching my stream stuff. There we go, there we go. Alright, YouTube, thank you. There we go, there we go. No, launch is not today. Launch is September 19th. Today's just a bit of a hype stream because there's a really cool event going on, which is something we're going to talk about today. There is an Otherworld Horn event, which kind of allows you to, I guess, reroll, sorta. But that's another story. If you check my second link there with those YouTube videos, that is now my main channel for Dragonheir Silent Gods. And we're going to be showing you guys a horn event, just like the Otherworld Horn that's in the game, but it has boosted rates, so you're getting at least a rare. And people are going to be able to choose one hero for global launch to actually add to your real account, which could be a legendary as well. And I will be making a tier list video about who you should pick from the horn, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, who do we have here? Bambi with an odd one with the subs. Thank you guys. Haim, Rajim, Steady Dreamin'. Welcome everybody. 602. Hello, hello. Life is good. I'm pregnant. Life is good. Let me give some shout outs to the fellow streamers here. Life is good. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, we have so much going on. Gaming has been fun and exciting lately, and I'm lucky enough to be able to have a sponsored stream and some videos to go along with it for a game I already like, for a game I was already hoping to play. It just gives you that little kick in the butt to be like, okay, fine, I'll cover it. If I was debating, well, they decided for me, which I really appreciate, honestly. I feel like the game does well. The developers do well to their content creators. They don't just value trying to get new content creators. They try to hold on to the ones they have, which I really appreciate, honestly. I really do appreciate that. No more beer. Nope. We only have non-alcoholic beer because I am almost 9 weeks pregnant. Hey!
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Ah, Daisy, you have a beer for me. So I'm currently doing the Green Dragon, which is a weekly boss. We're gonna go through here and we're gonna talk about a ton of things. I'm gonna show
That's what I
lots of...
appreciate about you.
Is that what you appreciate about me? As all the blurps roll in. We're gonna show you guys a lot of areas of the game in case you're new to Dragonheir. But I really want people to see genuine, real gameplay. You know, it's like when a new game is coming out at launch, you want to look up real gameplay videos. So I'm hoping that my videos will be good examples of that. Oh yes, they are definitely Dacery. They hurt. Oh man. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually go... You know what? I wonder if we should do Pillar of Trial. So there's so much to talk about. It's like... I'm so behind. I haven't done much lately. I haven't streamed Dragonheir in what feels like forever. And here we are. But I'm excited because I'm still using my core team of no legendaries. Eli the Rare, Furboth, and Voresh, the best epics in the game. Arguably legendaries in disguise. Ekis is also a top tier epic. And then I'm using the Adventurer. I have Flora though, guys, and I'm looking forward to using her properly in better gear. My gear sucks. And when it comes to global launch, I'm going to use my Season 0 account, this account, and start off with Flora and Tonalnon and Erich. Instead of waiting, I got her kind of late. And by this point, I've kind of just been sticking to my main team for everything. Because I just don't have the gear to really push them where I want. And I kind of like my little baby no Lego team, honestly. But I do have some really fun legendaries on my account. This is one you can actually get from the Horn. There's one of each element you can get from the Horn, both currently in the game and with the special event, which we're going to talk about today. Sutha was my first legendary. No, second. Second legendary, though. My first was Urion. He's in blue gear still. You can tell I haven't used him. Oh my gosh, guys. You can tell I haven't used him. Don't judge me too hard. Don't judge me too hard. That's sad. That's really sad. Oh gosh. But I have a lot of fun heroes like this guy that I never used. There's so many interesting stuff. Brody here I used on the test server. He's really key for a couple things like Grave of Curse. He's really great for one of the dungeons because he dispels shields. Shields are not considered buffs in this game. So someone that dispels shields specifically is needed to get rid of shields. And he can be really great for that when you're trying to deal with enemies that are hard to kill because they keep popping up as shields. So he's kind of an underrated, wonderful epic as well. Keep wanting to call them legendaries. But then the other legendaries I haven't used on my account is Durango. Honestly, he sounds too complicated for me. I feel like I would only use him in the super endgame once I have like amazing gear options because he kind of needs everything. He needs poison, he needs enlightenment. Sorry, he needs poison. He does poison, which means, yeah, a debuff that you need to have accuracy for. He needs attack and enlightenment for damage. He needs to do crits in order to actually take advantage of his kit, so he needs crit rate, which you would assume you want some crit damage to go along with that. I feel like he's a bit too stat hungry, so I never intended to build him until next season. But I have another fun poison guy with Tall War here. Unfortunately, he's one of the lower tier Legos in most people's eyes, except I would say for Arena. He brings a taunt with his little mushrooms, which I think is pretty great for something like Arena. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting off fresh all over again. Kind of, but with my heroes. That's the fun of seasons. Really excited. She kind of looks like Daenerys. Yeah, right? I love Flora. Flora is arguably one of the best heroes in the game. She's probably a lot of people's most wanted. But the only thing with her, I feel like Tunnel Non does better damage if you only have like one other wild, where I think she does a lot better damage once you have multiple wild heroes in the team. So I kind of think she really needs that team synergy to perform up to par. My Tunnel Non does more damage than her with the current gear I have on them, which is great because it's an epic. I really love that this game has amazing epics and rares, and you can genuinely use them until the end, which is something I actually can start off showing you guys. Before we get into the Horn event, I'll let chat roll, or people roll into the stream, and before I start showing all that. But what I will show you guys is something really fun. So like, okay, Grave of Venom. This is where you farm the end game gear, right? Here we go. Okay, we're here. Lineup tips. You can see what other people are using to beat the boss. The highest stage, Grave of Venom 9. Okay, lots of legendaries. Boo. Oh, hey, wait, there's some. There's a button, though. You can check a box to see what teams are people using with 0 legendaries. In the hardest content for farming gear in the game, you can see no legendaries is definitely possible, which I really like. It's such a... I don't know, I love games where you can kind of do challenges where you don't use a legendary. And I just kind of fell into that naturally because Eli, the poisoner here, was my very first hero I chose to work on. Excuse me. And he was the first one I took to level 100. I took a rare to level 100. But in so many games, it's like the rares or even epics are hardly usable. But this is definitely not the case. Furboth and Voresh are arguably legendaries, like I said. And even Hexandra is one of the best healers you could ask for. And the team synergies are going to be different next time. So like you won't see Furboth and Voresh in the same team next season for season 1 with Global because they changed the elemental affinities, which is also really cool. But I love this. I love that I can like see what people are using in all the different areas. So like what's the other, I guess the hardest one you'd say would be like the runes, like the negative and positive runes would be hard. I haven't even finished it. I think I'm really bad. I never even tried to push it. So let's see, non-legendary teams. You're gonna see a trend. Furboth, Eli, and Voresh, and Hexandra, and probably the Adventurer. This is just a really good core team. And it's... I probably should get Hexandra a higher level myself. But it's nice to see that, right? I really think so. It's nice to see that you can really push endgame content with those heroes. Super cool. Love it, love it, love it. So there's some use of Sifris here. She's a reviver and a healer. That's epic, but the only thing with her is she kind of sacrifices her own HP and she doesn't actually gain it back. So she's kind of sacrificial and not good for long battles because she'll just die, but great for Arena. This guy, I didn't even realize was actually good. I got him very early on, and he seemed terrible, and I never touched him again. But I'm surprised to see him in a few of these lineups, so maybe I'll have to remember that for next season. Definitely gonna have to remember him. You can even check the gear on what other people are using for the teams. Yep, exactly. Isn't that cool? It's a really... This game has so many amazing features, quality of life-wise, and it helps you learn, right? You're like, okay, how do people gear Voresh? Alright, looks like we got almost 100, high crit rate, almost like, you know, over 80% crit rate, crit damage, cool, attack, crit rate, crit damage accuracy. Like, personally, I'm not putting accuracy on my Voresh, even though he's a buff stripper, because I'm not using him in an area where I need him to strip buffs at the moment. So I went full damage, and I'm actually using the same thing. I'm using the eyeball, which gives your ultimate more damage. What's so great about Voresh is his ultimate actually, like, where is it? It covers the whole board as an epic, which is crazy. So he can do an AoE smash to the entire like board, I guess. I don't know. What do you want to call it? The entire battlefield, including an arena. So it really helps to give more flexibility on where you position him. It's really cool. I love this about the game though. Yeah, being able to see how other people gear is such a good learning tool as well. Not even just for the sake of, you know, curiosity, just for the sake of, like, if you're new and you're not sure what to do, you learn by copying, right? That's how we all learn. So I love that feature. I think it's so cool. It's so much fun to see. And like, there's also like the leaderboards for stuff, the glory ranking. You can see other people's rankings for everything. Like, you can, like, some of these you can actually click and see, okay, like, who has the strongest poisoner in the game? This person does. You know, like, you can actually click and be like, okay, like, what are the details of this hero? Like, there's so much information just hidden in these stats. It's really cool. Really, really cool. So this is a Dragonheir, Silent Gods. There's a link for pre-registration. So that's what we're here for, guys. Pre-register now. So let's get into some of the details. I'll show you guys what we're here to talk about today. So if you're not familiar with Dragonheir, it is Nuverse's like second big game to come out. Marvel Snap was another one that they are distributor of. The developer is not Nuverse, that's SGRA. They're a new developer, small studio, which is really cool. But you want to hit my link, pre-register, and come on in. That's gonna, once you pre-register, then go to that other link, or from the main screen, there's a pre-gift thing. So after you pre-register, let's talk about the other big thing that we have to do, which is get free heroes to start off your global account, which is really, really cool. I'm excited. You need a new season to start? You're barely hanging on to top 10? Ah, well, hey, it's fun. The beta will not be wiped, no. This is season-based. So if you're playing Season 0, like I have a Season 0 account, I'm on a separate server. I will not affect you if you start a brand new account at Global. We will be on separate servers. New servers are added every day or two. I don't know exactly how frequently, but they've expanded server size. But pretty much certain things are going to reset every server. So like there's reset rules here about what's going to reset. But the best thing is you get to keep your characters. You get to keep your skill books. If you didn't use all your summons, well, guess what? They're waiting for you for next season. So here I am. I'm sitting here with 32 Heliolite die ready to pop at the beginning of next season, which you do not get those very easily. So this is a gold mine. This is like I spent hundreds of dollars. This is a gold mine. This is not the global server. No, I am on my closed beta 2 account right now. The game does not launch until September 19th. But this is the fun part. So I guess I'll go back to the Horn in a second. That's the fun way to get free heroes. We'll talk about the Otherworld Horn in a minute. But because this is season-based, if you play for a season, you try to be competitive, and you try to get the best rewards possible in ranking, cool, right? Alright, so you'll get these currency here, where you can, go back to the exchange. You can exchange that currency for rewards at the end of a season. This like currency will transfer into these pure sand core. And alright, but let's say next season it's bad timing. Or you just don't have time, you want to play something else for a while. You don't have to try. Take a break. Come back the third season. Like, because of the seasons, it kind of makes things feel less pressure, I feel like. If you want to push hard one season, go for it. If you don't, take a break. Or if you want to do something fun, like I'm going to start doing a few days after Global, I'm going to start a special challenge called the Starlight challenge. And I'm gonna make a brand new account on Global, and I'm only gonna summon Starlight Die, which you cannot get legendaries from. So the whole first season, I'm only gonna summon these purple die. So whatever Heliolite Die I stock up from that season is gonna stay. So then the season 2, I can blast all the Heliolite Die and start next and have some fun. I feel like it just gives options. I feel like it makes it feel fresh and exciting. And I really love the idea of seasons personally. Yes, you have to grind all your gear again from scratch. Your levels, your potions go through story modes, but it's not like you're gonna repeat yourself with the story. The story is gonna be new and fresh every season. So official launch date is September 19th. Hey, yes, Jack. The first seasons will start with global launch. Yeah, right on the day, yes. The global launch is the start day 1 of season, but it doesn't matter so don't worry. If you don't start on day 1 of global launch, every day there's going to be new servers that pop. And you're going to be on a server with people that are day 1 of a season. So the seasons kind of stagger. Like, we're at the end here. Let's see, can I see? Yeah, here. Like, there's actually a timeline. It would have said how many days left for things. But you're going to start off with people that are all the same day 1 as you. So if you start 1 week later than everybody else, you're not going to be behind because everyone else that starts a week late is going to start on the same server as you. Which is really nice because then you don't have to feel like you have to play catch up, right? You don't have to play catch up. It's so much more fair that way. But all of the rules, I've kind of gone over this in other videos. If you guys haven't already noticed, I have my 3rd YouTube channel there. It is my new channel for Dragonheir Silent Gods Focus. But I do have the playlist here, which you can see all of my videos, including the ones that were from my other previous main channel, which is now for Watcher of Realms. So this channel has everything. If you want to see what the gameplay looks like, talking about seasons, talking about artifacts, all sorts of stuff, like, there's so much content here to really get a feel for the game. There's just going to be some new stuff added, which will make it fun. That is the way it is. It's multi-server game. It's not one big server. That is what it is, unfortunately. But you can add friends cross-server, and you can do co-op cross-server. Not guilds, alliances, but co-op or cross-server. So, like, there's this fun thing where you can kind of play with your friends here with Outland Rift. They keep changing the name. It was called Chaos Rift. But we could go fight this battle, and I could have someone join me. So, like, you have a friend join you, and you get better rewards when a friend joins you. And that's something you can do as long as you're friends, which is cross-server. You can add each other and do that together. It's not that big of a deal at the end of the day, because if, like, I'm a part of Celestials, we're a giant cluster. We're gonna make guilds or alliances for this game on different servers, so we're bound to have a server, you know, an alliance to cover most servers. And now they are expanding the servers too, so maybe it won't have to be an everyday thing for popping a new server. Hopefully it'll be a little bit less. Who's the best to summon as part of the pre-gift? I'm gonna make videos on that. I don't want to say now because I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember the kits of all the heroes. So the heroes that you can get from that are Felicity. I have not had experience with all the legendaries. I need to go remember them and kind of compare for the legendary side of it. But Felicity, Talwar, and let's see, who's the one here? Who's the one here? I can't remember who the lightning one is. Is it Zemphira? I think it's the rat. Oh, Sutha. The one I have. It's Sutha, and then it's the Sagomir, the the horse knight, and then Ordichir, and is it Charlotte? Berenger? I don't remember which one oh, yeah, it's this one, right. So, I don't remember their kits, I'm just being honest. Like, I didn't play them, most of them, so I'm gonna look more into that. But when it comes down to epics, let's just say the ones I talked about, the ones that were very obvious, the ones I was showing you guys, Furboth is a legendary, okay? Just pretend he's not purple. Same thing goes for Voresh. Just pretend he's not purple. If you get either one of them, they might be better than some of those oh, I know. They are better than some of those legendaries, and they'd be amazing to start an account with. Especially Furboth, even though Voresh is probably one of the best AoE damage dealers, Furboth is one of the best tanks in the game. And he's poison, and he's going to synergize. Poison is going to align, not with ice this time, but next time poison is going to align with fire. So that's going to be great for those free heroes we get, like Arich, if you get lucky and get Tunnelnon, who's a great epic, or Flora, who's a top tier legendary. That's going to synergize really well with Furboth, because poison is going to synergize with fire. Radiant's going to be going with lightning, and Necrotic is going to go with ice. So every season they're going to change up the elemental affinities to see what bonds well together for the bonuses that you can get. And that's going to help every season feel fresh on the type of team you pair together, which I really like as well. I know, the horsey. Well, there's multiple horsies now, Dacery. Where's the cool one, though? Okay, fine. Where's Behringer? This was one of our favorites, design-wise. He's just so cool. He's the boss you fight with one of the weekly co-ops. Amazing graphics. That's one of the best things about this game. Speaking of graphics, guys, if you're an Apple person, this is one of the very few games out there that doesn't leave Apple behind in the gaming world. It was revealed at Apple's WWDC this year, and it's going to be adapted to Apple's newest technologies. So this is going to be in line with the best of the best for Apple's graphics. It's going to perform very well on a Mac and an iOS, any iOS device. Of course, also PC and Android. It's on everything. It's on Steam. It's going to be all over and so accessible for everything, which we all love. Love it, love it, love it. So another fun feature before, again, I guess it's kind of better that I wait to do the horn because then more people are here and we're having fun and learning. But we have a main character that you pick at the beginning, and you get to choose your identity. So you can choose to which identity, what are these, jobs, I guess, you are. I can't remember what they call them. I guess just identities. Human, and there's also like the lizard folk is coming to the global launch, but we didn't have that before. There's like a dark elf that's really cool, elf halfling. Yeah, and a dwarf as well. So you kind of get to choose your main character, you can choose your attributes, and you can play the main character as different affinities, which all do different things. The fire bond here is more about damage, just pure damage. The lightning one does a little damage, but mostly crowd control with the blind and stun. And my favorite is the ice, because it does damage based, damage based on attack, but also shields based on attack. So this girl smacks really, really hard. She's like always one of my top damage dealers, and she's actually bringing the support as well. So I love that you have so many options to customize your hero, and you get to customize your, like, which track you want to put your points on based on which elements you're focusing. There's just so much customization. It's really fun. Yeah, the roles, I can't remember. I guess they call them, I can't see it all here, can I? I could have sworn we could see it better, but yeah, I guess not on that screen anymore. They'll add 3 elements. Oh, if they'll add the other elements for the adventure. I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. But the good thing is, you don't really need to, because... Oops, that's wrong. I keep saying affinity. I hate that they use the word affinity in 2 different places. Ice, lightning, and fire are always going to synergize with something else, you know? Like, fire's going to synergize with poison, lightning again with radiant, and ice with necrotic for season 1. So no matter what, this will be able to be part of a 5-person synergy, like full affinity team. So they got the bases covered no matter what. No, 50 is intended to be the level cap, I believe. It was 100. They actually lowered it to 50 because it's season-based. Remember, this is seasons. Like, this is it. Like, you play for a season, and then everything resets, and you're back to level 1 again. You don't want to have to go up to level 100 again. That's a lot. So, that's one thing that's really fun, though. I like it. I don't mind it at all. But what we didn't know when we played first, I think people were a little bit disappointed, because they're like, oh, there's not much to do. But what we didn't know was that this whole, like, seasonal stuff brought so much. Like, okay, this is actually what it was. This is what we didn't know about. Otherworld exploration. We heard about it. We didn't know what it was, though. But if we did, we would have prepared better. Now we know. Now we know, okay, you've gotten through all the story, which they're adding more for this season. You get through all this basic story. You have no more campaign-type story to push. Then what? Then what is work on getting a team of 5 for every element. 60 30 characters to fully build and max out. Yes, that's what I mean. 30 characters fully maxed, which I have like 10. So I did not prepare. But I literally, okay, I have this. This is it. This is all I got for level 100s. You could see it on the screen. But if ideally you want 5 full teams of elemental affinity, because you'll be able to fight this big dragon at the end to get the best rewards at the very end of this season. And that's how you get the best points for the whole ranking, to get even more for the season rewards. There's so much. And you get this reward is where you get a ton of it. Is all in the Otherworld exploration. This can come slowly if you don't rank well doing the guild boss, the vortex boss. But if you actually push this as soon as Otherworld exploration is here, and you can get a lot of it. And that's how the points go for ranking. And that's where you get wonderful, wonderful rewards for the start of next season. I really love it. It's really fun. And there's all these... This Otherworld exploration has these little daily quests to do. It has separate dungeons, separate story. And that was where it felt like the game really begun. It's like, it set the stage, there was a story. And then the story was over. But then, hold my beer, it wasn't over. This added so much more. It added a new map. It just added so much, which was interesting. Sanguine Snowfield was a whole nother map that got added, which I never even completed all of, honestly. After, like, the main story was over. It's kind of like a continuation. And this was what Otherworld exploration. This is what we should have been preparing our accounts for. We should have been really pushing and grinding up some more characters to have some more synergy. But now I know. Now I can better prepare next season. So I'm gonna play for the start of, at least, for the very start of like my global release stream, I'm going to be playing on my Season 0 account. And with that in mind, that means I'm gonna be starting strong. But that's good for you guys to see, because you guys can see what is it gonna look like when you come into Season 2. Like, I'll be on like a Season 2 while you're on a Season 1 if you haven't already played before. So you can see kind of how it is when you collect those season rewards, when you can start off an account with fully leveled characters and really choose who to use for synergy's sake for the start of you get to keep all your legendaries, you keep everybody, you keep all your epics, you keep everything. So I'm really gonna have fun with that. But then I'm gonna start a new account that will be more relatable, because I'm not gonna use any legendaries once we get a few days in. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, your deliverance. Alright, so let me put another command here. I just typed the word command because that's how it works. Not really. It got quiet. No music in the background. Come on, game. Where's our music? Give us music. The map gives us music. Apparently not. Can Adenthia give us... Fine. Can something give us music? Maybe? Or not. It's fine, it's fine. So here we go. If you haven't already, click the link to pre-register first. Pre-register an account or two, however you want to do it. But then the second link is for the Horn event, which is really, really cool. I'm gonna link my login here. Let me do that. Logging in. Oop, that's not the right account to log into. No. That's not the right account to log into. Okay, so here we go. I'm logged into my account that actually is from my CBT. And you can swap accounts and do multiple if you're playing multiple or you want to reroll. This is a way to kind of reroll and pick the best start. So this event goes until September 17th. This is the Otherworld Horn, which is in the game. So maybe before I do the fake ones, let's go do the real ones. Let's do the real, wait, the horns at camp. So this horn exists really in the game, but the rates are a lot lower. They have boosted rates for this temporary event. So just don't be disappointed when you start playing and you never even get a rare. It's just the reality. But I did get a legendary from the horn, and I did get 2 epics from the horn while playing for real. It does happen, I promise. Hey, Elm Street Reactions, thank you for the Prime sub. Alright, Wicked, I always go for Vitar. Storm. Alright, low. See, this is the real horn. Good luck getting something over 10. So if you don't get something over 10, yeah, you just get a common or some of the reward of the material that is the equivalent of a duplicate. So this is the reality, guys. I just want you guys to not be set up with false expectations. It does say in the Otherworld event that it is a temporary boost. It's a boosted rates for the event. Hey, I actually got a 10. That doesn't happen very often. I think what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of as a streamer, is the first like couple days launch, I'm gonna go crazy and grind this account really hard. But then I'm just gonna do the bare minimum dailies, and I'm gonna start a new account and do a Starlight only challenge. So I've already made a logo for that, guys. I already have plans. I think I'll tell you guys now if you want to know. So the 19th and the 20th, I will be doing live streams for global launch on this account, and we are going to start strong. We're going to go Kraken style. We're going to start with Flora. But on the 25th, I'm going to say bye to this account, and we're going to be starting a brand new account only using Starlight Die. So that's going to be September 25th. If you guys want to join me, I don't want to start day 1 with a free-to-play account, which is going to be free-to-play, Starlight only, challenge. I don't want to start that on day 1, because then you're on the server with all the Krakens. You're on the server with the people that are waiting to push the button to start the second the game is ready, you know? So I'd rather wait a few days or even a week before starting a free-to-play account, because you're going to be put in a better bracket. Like, even Odd One, oh my gosh, like, I could never place, even when I was doing decent damage in, like, the rankings and get the reward for the seasons. But Odd One was able to place so easily right away because he was in a server that had no Krakens. Of course, he surpassed me with damage in the end, but hey, it's fine. Alright, so the Otherworld Horn event now. This is the event. This is what we were talking about. I made a couple videos on my YouTube channel, so we're gonna go over it now. So we'll give a good TLDR. Basically, you're gonna come into this horn, which gives you a new oil droplet, or whatever you want to call it. What do they call it? Oil. Just magic. Okay, magic oil. You get magic oil every 12 hours, and it holds up to 4. So if you don't accept them, if you don't do it one day, it's fine. It's going to hold on to a couple. But right here, we're going to summon, and then everything you summon is going to be kept, and we're going to show you that. But that is all going to go kind of in temporary storage, and then before the event ends, you get to pick which character you bring to the real server. That's the fun part. And boosted rates, so you're gonna get at least a rare every time. So let's go again. I don't want any of these. I just want Storm. Another rare. So 10 to 14 is a rare, 15 to 19 is an epic, and 20 is a legendary. And people are popping legendaries. I've seen it. It does exist, I promise. Range support. I think Vitar actually says support as well. In this game, the word support is deceptive. Some of the best damage dealers are listed as support units just because they give a buff to the team. Alright, we don't want the rares. Go away. Okay, fine. It really wants me to... No, I don't want any more poison. I have too much. I take it back. Take it back! Take it back! Ah. Okay, so far, if you go to your summoned list... So, I got Dane. I don't think I... Do I even have... I don't have Dane on my real account, I don't think. So, I would select him, probably because... I don't have him, I think. I could be wrong. I might have him now. But... I would say probably Ekis, and then Dane, and then Haddock, or Zadok for the people I have, priority-wise. But you can change your selection later, and I think September 17th is when this ends. Whichever one you select is gonna go to your real account, so just make sure you bound your account. Now, if you didn't bind your account, I've heard it will work if you go ahead in here and you try to, if you try to bind someone and edit the reward, it will ask you to actually bind it to a real account. So, you can kind of do this every single day. You can obtain more by checking the quests here, which like sharing the event once. If I hit to share this to Twitter, cool, close it. All right, I got another oil. That's it. And then you can share your code to your friends. So you can invite friends, use your code, and put that into this invitation code part from your, if you have someone else's code, and that will give you more as well. But like I can see other people using my code. Isn't Seer and Raid also a support champ? Yes, exactly. Very true. But alright, we had another. So, okay, if you obtain extra oils and you don't see them down here, you just have to hit the plus sign. Look at, I have 14 oil, by the way. 14. 14. Because I did not use any of these yet. I wanted to do this for the stream. So let's see if I can get something that my account does not already have. I do not have every epic yet, so... And I definitely don't have all of the legendaries that are part of this. Ice range. Let's get Vitar. Come on. Oh wait, we can't get Vitar. What am I saying? I can't. Only in the real game. So there... Oh wait, no, I can't in the real game. You know what's funny? This whole time I'm like, I'm trying to get Vitar. But the horn is set that there's only one hero from each element you can get. So we can never get Vitar from the horn unless they change it in the future. I just realized how silly I've been this whole time. So who do I want? Felicity. Fire. Maybe Felicity? Who do you guys think is the best one? Let's see, let's think. We got Felicity. I already have the ice guy. I already have the poison guy. Yeah, I think Felicity. Let's go for the human. Let's go for the human... I don't even know. The human fire girl. She's cute. Here I am this whole time, like, I'm always picking the things that could get me Vitar. But we can't get Vitar from the horn. Healing. Okay, none of these are gonna make sense. I'm just gonna hit one of them. I've actually gotten stuff where it's none of your choices, so I know it's possible. Hey, there's an epic. Let's go. There's tons of epics I still... Well, not tons, but there's a few epics I still need. So... I wouldn't mind... Oh, we got Gardas. I already have him, don't I? Yeah. I already have Gardas. Fire... Elegant. That's gotta be Felicity, right? That's gotta be Felicity. Come on, come on. That's not good enough. Let's do more. Let's go. Let's do more horn blows. We're summoning before the game is even out, guys. And this is how you can start your account off strong if you're doing a brand new account. Start it off before it even goes global. think that's pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool. My rolls aren't the greatest. We're just getting mostly rares, but that's expected. It's better than what's gonna happen for real. Alright, elegant damage. Alright, we're trying for Felicity now, guys. We're trying for Felicity now. Oh man, I need to hydrate. I forget to hydrate. I don't know if she's support or not. It's not gonna give me fun stuff. I'm gonna have to check my index and see who I'm still missing. Wicked damage. Sure. Let's go, let's go. Come on, let's get a 19 at least. Let's get something fun. I wanted to get a legendary on stream. Alright, I'm not gonna do the rest of them now. Okay, but that's it. That is the Horn event. You can get a free hero before Global, and it will link to your account once you hit Journey level 5. So I think that's awesome. I think that's just, even if it's just an epic, guys, don't underestimate the power of some of these amazing epics. So, like, let's see, who do I not have? Legendary epics. I don't have Dane. Okay, so that would give me Dane, and Dane's actually pretty darn good. I don't have Shaltar. Okay. Doll Bomb, aka, Grayscale Samar Gem Cursed. I don't have Isotarian, but I don't really want him. So I have almost all the epics, but they're rolling out a ton more heroes that are not part of this with global launch. So this list is about to get a whole lot bigger. There'll be almost 200 heroes in the game, which is good without being insane, right? It's not like Raid where there's like 800 characters. But hopefully it doesn't get that crazy ever. I think that's a little too much, honestly. But alright, let's get grinding. Let's start doing some of the grindy content that I wanted to do today. Not grindy, I should say. Not grindy. Because this is more the quirky, fun content. I have not done like any of my Pillar of Trial, which is kind of the faction wars. So this is Pillar of Trial. I've done nothing. So let's see what I can do. My gear is terrible. So this is one thing that I kind of slacked with. I had bad timing. When this was first coming out, I was really interested, but I got really busy. And then I got addicted to Genshin Impact and I got sidetracked and I didn't really push this account very well. So my gear is absolutely horrendous. Like you can see on one screen all of the legendary gear I have. That's it. And that's not something to be proud of. So my options are very limited. I have very few sets. I never grinded some of these dungeons once. Not once did I grind anything but Grave of Curse to get legendary gear. I was a slacker because for one, it was season 0. It was beta. I was like, I'll learn the game a bit and see how it goes. I'll take it more seriously for season 1. So I'm gonna have to get my butt into gear and properly get some... actually get good gear next season because this ain't cutting it. But it's good enough. It's good enough. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to go with the one I already have people built. And then I might have to move gear around to do this one. And this one as well. So we're gonna have to see how far I can go. Alright, let's go. So my core team... I wonder if I can do that with Ekis instead. So I love the positioning. I'll show you guys with this game. The lines kind of show how the attacks are going to go. So like Eli, you can see with his skill. You can see on the board he attacks single target with his one skill. And his ultimate goes in the straightforward, only attacking 3 of the rows. So if you position him bad, he's just not going to hit some people with his ultimate. So that's something to keep in mind. But when you see red, that means they're attacking you. Yellow means you're attacking each other. And purple means you're attacking them, but they're not attacking you. Or no, other way around. Sorry, purple, yellow. I got my purple and yellow mixed up. Purple means you're attacking each other. Yellow means you're attacking them, but they're not attacking you. Ah, my brain is fried. Too many games. Okay, let's go back with my synergy here. I think we can do this. I want to kind of stay... She does her shields in this kind of, you know, diamond shape, so that kind of affects the way to position sometimes. Hello, Dr. Matt. Welcome. But if anyone hasn't already, make sure you pre-register for Dragonheir. I'm still very interested in the game. It was the one I was most excited about from the beginning, so I'm certainly still giving Global a chance and see how it goes. And either way, I like it for what it is, especially if I want to do the Starlight Only challenge. I kind of like the idea of not stressing about legendaries and just enjoying the game with epics and rares because I know it's possible. And actually, there's a common healer that's can be used in endgame content because she actually heals better than most of the higher level ones. Just her percentage is higher, which is pretty cool. Can you not see what email your account is linked to? I mean, when you're on your login screen, you can change which one, yeah. So like, okay, if you're doing this... Or, oh, you're right, like, right now, I have no idea what one I'm linked to. No. I just had to go log into it again. I switched accounts and made sure I was logged into the... Oh, or did I? Did I even double check yet? I don't think I did. I don't think I double checked to make sure my account is linked to the one I thought. So, okay, this is kind of what I thought. I thought I can't get very far. So this shows how hard it is. Pillar of Trial... I could only do... Oop, was I on the wrong thing? No. I could only do... So far. I could only go so far. At least on full auto. You want to put it on your PC, but you don't know which email. Which one you had for your beta. I guess the best thing you could do would be try to switch account and see which one it switches to. I don't know. I was actually trying to figure that out the other day. I couldn't find... I think I just have to, like, log out and log back in. I don't know. It doesn't show directly, though, yeah. But wow, I'm really surprised. I thought with a little bit better team synergy that I could actually do this. Maybe if I put Hexandra in here as a healer, maybe I actually probably need more healing, to be honest. That's probably the only answer. Hexandra is really good. I don't have her enhanced enough. Oh! Ah, here we go! One more. 50. Alright, luckily you can craft up your runes to ascend people. So now I can take her to level 90. And that means I can add... Excuse me. I can add another rune to give her more survivability. So she's a healer that heals based on attack and enlightenment. A little bit different, which is kind of fun. So do we have an enlightenment? No, I don't actually have an enlightenment. Interesting. Man, I suck at grinding. This is my reality. This is what I get for not properly grinding my account. I have no options. I wonder why. Alright, so... Oh god. Well, I guess I'm just gonna level up this attack one. Maybe we'll get an alignment substat. Ah, of course not. But we got attack speed. I guess that's not so bad. And you can actually click the stats and see what it means. So that is really helpful here. Really helpful to actually understand what the stats mean. You don't have to go guessing. Oh, I think it's only the other one. You're right. You're right. Maybe it's only this one. Yeah, it's this one. This one. The other one. Only the positive... What is it? Positive rune, but not a negative rune. You're right. Yeah, and you can check here. Yep. Filters, you can see... This is what's great, too, about this game. Filters. If you want to see... What... Yeah, if you... Pick accuracy rune with crit rate substat. Which is actually going to be the case sometimes, even though it doesn't sound like that goes together. You can actually just quickly sort. And one other thing I didn't show you guys during this, which I will later, is the gallery has some really cool sorting that I wish every game had. So I don't even know if my Hexandra really... She has the mirror. Okay. Wait, let me go back to upgrade. Do I want this one? Yeah. So in this game, duplicates give you this material, and it gives you these cores where you can buy artifacts with your duplicate materials. And then further duplicate materials, once you've maxed out and got every artifact of that rarity, it becomes just the material to upgrade the artifacts themselves, because you no longer can get any new ones. But they're supposed to be adding new artifacts to the game as well. I'm sure that'll be a nice addition. Alright, let's go. Actually, let's see. I'm not going to worry about increasing her level that much. I don't think it's needed. You got it? You figured it out? That's funny. Oh, my nose itches. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. So, Pillar of Trial. I want to see if I can do this better once I got a healer in here. I think I might have just... Yeah, I'm just lacking some healing on the last one. But it's hard. Like, this Pillar of Trial is one of the last things you'll unlock once you go do, like, the big purple dragon battle. It's hard. You definitely need to get better gear. My gear sucks, apparently. But I know it does. I have no crit rate gloves that are legendary. That says one thing. Hey, Peaceful Prince. Yeah, that's one thing I've always loved about Dragonheir, is it felt like a combination of every game I play. It's got the, like, semi-auto, but you can manually ultimates just like Eternal Evolution. And kind of the placement on the board is sort of like... There's a bunch of games I played, like, had weird placement on the boards like that. But it's got the graphics, like the dark fantasy graphics we all love from all of these games, like Watcher and Raid Shadow Legends. And yeah, this is definitely amazing with the graphics. Ah, don't die, don't die. Come on, you can do it. I lost my shielder. Ah, shit, ah, shit, ah, shit. Come on. No! 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 Oh my gosh. Furboth doesn't want to die. He's a beast. He's gonna... Oh! No! So close. Okay, maybe if I manual that. Maybe if I manual the ultimates. This is hard, though. It's really hard. But that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna save my ultimates for when I need them. In case it's a waste to use them at the end of the runs. Okay, I'm just gonna definitely use it right away. And Eli, alright, he can go straight forward and hit them. But I don't want... If it's ready to be recharged, there's only like a couple hits left. I'm not gonna waste it. So I could use a cleanser right now. Alright, I can see. I need a cleanser. I might need... I don't know. I really like Enna, but I can't use her in this team. That's the sad part. We've got decreased defense on people. Alright, go ahead, Eli. It does have tower defense battles in a few of its stages, yep. Well, I didn't want to use that. Maybe I'll save Eli's ultimate at least. Okay, perfect. We did get to save Eli's ultimate. So really saving anything did not help me here. I'm just gonna have to use everything and blast it and hope I get better RNG this time. Alright, and if we get a hard hit, I'm gonna use this here. Oof. Actually, oh duh, I was looking at the wrong thing. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Oh, there you go. There you go, Vorash. You go, Glen Coco. Yeah, who needs legendaries? Oh wait. It would make stages 11, 12, and higher much easier if I had some legendaries in this team, but it's fine. It's my gear's fault. It's my own fault. My gear is terrible. I was really, really bad. But this is Pillar of Trial. It's like a faction wars. So like now I could go into like fire and radiant, and you could only use fire and radiant people. So like I have Flora and Tunnelnon, who are two of the best units I would say in the game. Erich is the one we get for free, but I don't have anyone else built. So this is funny. It's like none of these people are built. No one has levels. So what I would probably do is actually either build this guy. Probably, actually no. He has some good buffs for the whole team. This guy is a rare healer with a little shield. But honestly, this healer that is common is better. She's pretty cool. She has, let's see. She receives extra healing. Why can't we see the details, bro? Oh. Heals by 25% of the target's max HP. That's bigger than most, but the only thing is the range is kind of small. It's a small grouping, so that can be part of it, but she's a common at the end of the day. But yeah, I would probably build her to be support for these people, and then I would probably just give one more support, because honestly, those guys are going to do plenty of damage on their own. So I would probably pick someone that can help them. I guess we would need a tank, so maybe our other free dwarf that we get to be a tank, or someone like Clovis here could be the tank as well. At least there's options, but the reality is I don't think I can do anything right now unless I actually go put some levels on people. Yeah, nope, it's fine. Do it anyway. Unless I can just pure damage. I don't think this is possible. Because Flora and my Flora and my Tunnelnon do not have my best gear on right now. I'd have to swap my gear. But you can save gear presets in this game, right? I'm trying to remember. I never did it. I'm trying to remember. I forgot. Zavarok, don't be negative. Oh shoot, did I not put... Why is no one on... Oh, bruh. It's not on auto. It helps if you hit the auto button. I know. I'm still gonna be optimistic because honestly, I kind of like the game for what it is. I actually don't mind it at all. I kind of like the game for what it is. And I'm gonna do a Starlight only challenge starting like the 25th. So I'm purposefully gonna play and not care about pulling legendaries, so I'm gonna have fun with it as is. And honestly, they treat their content creators really good. Despite being terrible with communication, they do treat their content creators good. They're good to us, and that goes a long way in my book. Layla in the house, thank you for the raid. I need to actually set this on auto earlier. Let's start the battle on full auto. That might... I mean, ignore my people here that are just gonna die. They're just gonna be a meat shield for a couple hits. Don't mind them. Okay. Yes, they have no gear. It's fine. It's fine. Ignore them. Okay, we're on auto this time. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the raid, Layla. Hello, hello. We're playing a Dragonheir. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. We just have half a team trying to beat a proper hard stage. No big deal. It's fine. But it's good because this is where it really does push you to build. The start of this is fun because like Pillar of Trial, you need 3 teams of 5 with the proper elemental affinity. But then Otherworld Exploration says, hold my beer, you need 5 teams. Well, 6 teams. 6 teams. You need 6, not just 5. 6 teams of 5 people to maximize your damage daily on the dragon. You don't have to. I didn't do it this season. I did like 2 teams and I was happy. But I actually did pretty good with the rewards I got. But if you want to like get the most out of it, you have to build 30 people fully throughout the season, which I think is going to be a much more fun challenge now that we know what to expect. And okay, I'm not quite there unless I move gear around. It's fine. But this is Pillar of Trial. It's like a little faction wars. Yeah, they're adding a lot more content from what I hear. There's going to be more added to the story as is. They're changing the elemental affinities. There's going to be new bosses. a lot of stuff that I think they kind of hint at, but we don't know for sure yet. It sounds like there might not be time gating anymore, but I don't know for sure. Someone hinted at that, but I don't think they were able to answer properly. So here again, I only have 3 people at level 90 or higher. Don't have a full team, so this is not going to work. I have to go build people, which is something I ended up not doing this season, kind of regretting it. Megan here, Megan and Enna are amazing support, and which is really fun because, again, rares. Megan is amazing for the Vortex boss, the guild boss. She cleanses decreased defense debuffs, defense penalty debuffs. So she can be used in even some endgame teams, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not able to do the Pillar of Trial. It's just, it is what it is. Unless I build people, which I'm not going to worry about because it's the end of the season. But next time, I'm going to do it properly. But I'm going to do that on my free-to-play Starlight Challenge account instead. But for today, the other thing I wanted to push was Feywild, something I literally ignored. I was only at stage 21, like last week or recently. There's a lot of stages. This is where you can get some serious rewards, which, oh, I didn't show you the Pillar of Trial rewards, which are actually really good. This is another place to get some really good rewards as well. Rewards overview, you know, every 10 you can get another Heliolite die. You can get resources for leveling up gear. I wish these were higher though. Nobody needs epic gear by the time we're farming this. Legendary scrolls though, which as you can see, they let us know what you keep for the seasons right now. So some things are reserved, some things are not kept at all. Wormaro, you keep all of it. This is like kind of the general currency of diamonds, which can be used for summons or books or stamina. But yeah, once you get rolling here, to be fair, I guess, yeah. I should have done 40 a long time ago. I just never did it. I just was like, oh yeah, I'll do that eventually. Never did it. So here I am, trying to play catch up and get some free stuff. Oop, not previous. Let's go. Hello, Hornet Swinger. Welcome, welcome. If you guys are not familiar with Dragonheir, here's the links. There is pre-registration going on, and there's a really cool Horn event going on where you can get free heroes to start off your account. You'll get to choose which hero you start your account with that you summon from the Horn. So it's kind of a good way to kick off on the right foot. It's fun. I really love the other Horn event. It's super cool. Oh, it's you from Discord. Okay, welcome. Alright, I'll have to remember that. I'm really bad at remembering. What do you lose on reset? All of your gear, not artifacts though. Your levels, you go back to level 1 for your account and your characters. All of your ascension materials, your potions. But I like that. For me, the funnest time playing games is the point of starting a new account from scratch, right? That's the funnest time for me, is starting a new account. And it's gonna feel like that every season. So I've been curious and I've been interested. I'm still gonna have some fun. And I'm gonna have some fun with a challenge account, not using any legendaries, which I'm not using right now. I like my heroes are great. I can farm the dungeons I need to farm with who I've got on my account. My problem is I didn't farm, so my gear sucks. So like, I don't need legendaries to beat all of the PvE content. I just need to actually play the darn game, and I was a slacker, so that's my own fault. I was a slacker. No, the beta's still... You can still play your beta account now. You don't hit a wall in this game. Unless you're... Except for the PvP. That's it. You can do all the PvE content with epics and rares. That's what's good about this game, is you actually can. And that's actually true. I was showing earlier, I could literally show you every top dungeon for farming gear. You can do all of it with 0 legendaries. We had the season reset. Yep, the season has reset. It's over. It's just the season is ended. They haven't settled the season yet. So like I haven't got my settlement of my sand core. Well, no, you can still play. They don't want to let people not play until the 19th of the month. There's always going to be this in-between period of the season being over for some people, but not others because people start at different times. Like if you started 2 weeks after me, you're still playing on another season, you know, on your server, your season might not be over. But for me, the season's over because I started on day 1. That's the difference, which makes it fun because then you're not playing catch up with other people that are ahead of you because you're with everyone else on an equal playing field. Yeah, they're not the resets with the new with the global. We're never gonna have a day you can't play because you are literally reset and just waiting to see what happens. You're never gonna just sit there twiddling your thumbs waiting to do nothing. So this is like the time where this is the time where you can catch up on the things you didn't do. Like, I didn't farm my Feywild, so now I'm doing it. To get more rewards to start off next season with. You finally got it! It took you 3,300 ancients. Oh gosh, odd one. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you got it. I was worried you just wouldn't get it and have to figure it out for the challenge. If you guys didn't know, Odd One is part of the next faction games, and he's with Cold Brew, who was part of CSI on my team, which we won last time for Raid. MTG has my faction. I had Sacred Order, and I won both my rounds. Hell yeah. I beat the boys. I beat the Hydra King. But MTG is gonna be doing that one. Odd One has dwarves. That's a fun one. And there's no legendaries that can be used. You gotta oh yeah, you gotta finish the video. That's right. Actually, I'm like, all right, guys, I finally did it. No pressure, but you need a trophy too. We need to make sure Deadwood sends us 2 in the mail, not just 1. Deadwood made actual physical trophies for everybody. It's so cool. Maybe I'll actually clean up my desk and display it properly. My poor desk is a mess. Let's not talk about that. The music feels quiet now. Let me turn that up a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I've been sneezing today. Nesting? Oh god. I need to really clean because I need, yeah, it's like you want to prep. You want to make sure everything's ready for the baby. You don't want to have to stress about silly things. My office is a disaster. I said I have to sneeze and your dad sneezed instantly? Nice. I made your dad sneeze. I've been really like allergy sneezy lately, but I'm pregnant. I can't take a bunch of medicine, so... It's more so just I got an itchy nose and I like tickles where I start sneezing. Let's go this way first. Oh wait. There's nothing there. I love how pretty this is though. I think the Feywild little world is fun. I'm rocking my little rare and epic team. I really could push Pillar of Trial if I want to. I have a few other heroes I could try. I could probably rework some gear. I just don't feel like moving my gear around right now. That's just the truth. I don't feel like it. But this I haven't gotten stuck on, so I want to push Feywild until I get stuck. Then I'll see about pushing Pillar of Trial maybe before it ends. Maybe I will, because there are some good rewards there. They are gonna bring the beta servers together. They are. They're gonna merge servers accordingly, depending on the activity of accounts. I don't think it's gonna be just one server, though, because they had more signups than they expected. But it depends on what accounts are, if accounts are active or not, I guess. Although there's gonna be plenty, so I don't know. It's weird because they're judging like their activity of what transfers based on how high of a level, like a journey level, I think. But some people could have just stopped playing and never touch it again. So I guess you kind of, but you can't just delete people's accounts. So I guess you just have to transfer out the people that are inactive as well. Some people are probably just waiting for season 1. It's kind of hard to judge all that. Pillar of Trial is pretty tough. You don't think you got past stage 20? Oh, really? Okay, I feel better then. I feel better then. Okay, that might be arguably the PvE where you want a legendary or 2 thrown in, right? That might be the okay, fine. Maybe you do need some. But that makes sense. I mean, it's the hardest content for the first part of the game before Otherworld exploration, so seems logical you'd kind of not be able to do the hardest stages unless you have the best possible scenarios. For me, I have no gear. I just don't. I have like 2 attack percentage, Jess. It's fine. Okay, maybe 3 now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like half play this account, but not really. For a season, I'm gonna focus my other new account that I'm gonna start on the 25th. But that's gonna be a purposefully like a free-to-play account. So that'll be different. But I've already had this whole season 0 and plus content creator perks, so my account feels like I whaled out already, so I'm already off to a big start anyway. So if I don't play for a whole season properly, it's not gonna kill me. But I'm gonna start off the global launch the first few days playing this account as hard as I can to just try to get it to where it can start farming stuff. Possibly. Hopefully. And I'm gonna pull all those Heliolite die with a big summoning session. Hopefully give a fun boost to the account and some new characters. Because I'm waiting. This is the fun part. So like, you know, every season they're gonna introduce new characters. And so if you get halfway through the season and you're kind of happy with your roster so far, you can just start saving your die for next season. Even just start saving just the Starlight die if you're anxious to pull legendaries earlier. But you could save all of your Starlight die for like the last month or something and hold it all so when you start global, you know you're at least going to get some great epics and every rare you could ask for. If you don't already have them, you hopefully can fill up whatever ones you're missing. But that's the cool part too, is like you're gonna constantly, eventually you're gonna have everybody. But are we? They keep adding more characters, so who knows? I don't know. It's quirky. I'm curious to see how it's gonna feel. Hello, Zen. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Pregnancy's been okay to me so far. All things considered, I can't complain. No crazy sickness like I know some people experience, so could be much worse. Oh, man. Go, Eli, go. It's super funny that I am gonna, like, play a no legendary account next season when that's what I already did this season. But that's why I'm gonna go crazy looking like a kraken with my flora the first few days, because I want to kind of get that feel of having some overpowered champions to start with. Yeah, I'm good. I'm 9 weeks pregnant and I've only puked once. That's good, right? because I listen to my body. If I start to feel a little funky, I just stop. And I don't overeat. I'm eating very small meals still. You don't really need to start eating any extra calories until the second trimester, and you definitely don't eat for 2. It's only one little tiny thing that and even though it's all your body working, you really only need like 300 extra calories added daily, which is like a granola bar. So I'm not stressing about eating. I'm eating what my body feels like it can handle. If I eat too much, I slow down. The second I start to feel too full, I'm like, nope, I'm done, I don't want to feel nauseous, nope. You know the wrong game, but can someone please explain why Aeon the Epic Lord has such a low base attack? Yeah, I know, I still see people using her pretty heavily, though. Not just for the Lord bonus, so she can't be too bad. It's weird. Some of their attacks are crazy. Like, marksmen just have crazy low attack to begin with in that game. Alright guys, if you are hanging out here, they're just letting you know this is a sponsored stream from Dragonheir Silent Gods, but I was already playing it for beta. I was already planning to play for global launch. So I really appreciate that they were nice enough to offer me a sponsorship to encourage me to continue content creation with them, which, you know, gives you that little kick in the butt to be like, all right, fine, I'll keep playing your game. But to be fair, I just really do appreciate that they extend the offers to their current content creators and value us as well. Just hiccup or burp? Oh. No, I'm fine. I just feel like I gotta sneeze. Like, it's just allergies are getting me because I'm not taking any allergy medicine when I feel like I probably need to. I did look up online and supposedly Flonase is okay, but I went to see like an ear and nose doctor and he kind of said don't take anything except for like one of these basic nasal sprays. So I'm like, I kind of want to take Flonase, but then I don't know if I should. I probably should ask my doctor about that one, but I swear when I Googling it on the actual official website for it, it says it's safe. But as they always say, but ask your doctor, because they have to legally say that. Oh no, I just feel like I feel like I have to sneeze, but I'm not sneezing. I don't need to burp, I swear. Not yet. Probably after finishing my Radler, though. Non-alcoholic beer for me. Luckily, that's what they have in Romania. Oh, man. That's very popular here. These fruity, yummy, summer-feeling beers that are not really beer. Oh, goodness. We're pushing some Feywild content now, which is kind of like, sort of like a tower, I guess. There's different stages. There's a few, like, not really puzzles. It just might be like, pop to a different area, kill an enemy, then pop back to unlock a chest. But it's not too puzzle-oriented for this one. There are some puzzles throughout the game overall, though, in the open world. There's lots of NPCs to interact with. And the story's actually pretty great, which I definitely appreciate. I like some good lore. There was actually one cute little side story that was just a side quest, not even a main quest, that like almost made me cry. It was so good. It was so heartwarming and sweet with this little family in the area with the halflings. It was so touching. So sweet. They sell meat now, which is not meat. Oh, that's true. That's very true. What does that mean? Radler's not beer? Or what? Yeah, I mean, this is 0 alcohol, so, you know. No drinking for me. Have I had a couple sips of a little bubbly champagne with some birthday parties? Yes, but that's about it. That's about it. Oh, you actually like Radlers in Germany. Huh. I wouldn't have expected that. I guess it's a European thing. This is not a thing in the US. Whenever I tell people I'm drinking a beer with no alcohol, they're like, you're not drinking beer. Like, I know, but it's kind of, sort of, not really. Yeah, this is a very popular thing in Romania. These radlers, like, this is lemon and raspberry. And there's one I really love. Oh yeah, duh, what am I saying? Why am I surprised, Bambi? Kaufland, the German grocery store that we go to. Liechtenstein? Something. What the hell's the name of that beer? That brand? That's at Kaufland? That's cheap? The super cheap one? They have a really, really good flavor that's like the elderflower, mint, and... Yeah, Liechtensteiner. That one has a really good lemon and mint and elderflower beer that's so good. Yeah, we have Kaufland. Everything we get's all German stuff, mostly. I forgot. It's Kaufland and Auchan. I mean, it's like German. It's all German. If you have any favorite things from Kaufland that I need to try, you let me know. You let us know. We are Kaufland people as well. Vegan barbecue stuff. Interesting. Is Auchan French, really? The first 4 letters I was guessing German. Auchan. Not you saying ouch. Oh, that's funny shit. Yeah, we get a lot of the potato chips. I guess we've tried a few of the Kaufland chips. When I first started talking to Odd One guys, he spelled the word ouch, A-U-C-H, not O-U-C-H. And I was like, what are you, German? Like, that's not how you spell ouch in English. Yeah. It's okay. I came to Romania and I went yeah for instead of da or yes. I went yeah. Yeah. That was our joke. I came to Romania and I turned German. Expected. No, they say da. And I'm American, so I say yes. So you combine da and yes and you get ya. Isn't that great? That was me when I first came to Romania. I would try to be like, yeah. I don't know how long it took me to stop saying "ya." American plus Romanian equals German, maybe. Very possible. I learned the lullaby song in German, like Guten Abend, Gute Nacht, Wann Eglein bewacht. That song is the only thing I ever learned in German. Besides, like, saying I speak German even though I don't. And that's from high school. You know, those things that never get out of your brain. I could still probably sing the whole song, just probably not pronouncing things correctly, because who knows if my teacher said it correctly? I feel like I know the lullaby song better in German than I know it in English. Guten Abend, gute Nacht, von Eglein bewacht, die zeigen in Traums der Christkindleinsbaum. Nope, I don't remember. It's so bad, I don't remember the pronunciations. Schlafen und Seeling und Schisch. I cannot sing any Romanian songs. Okay, yes I can. Asta e cheful cel mai tare. Our dog definitely is bilingual. What was the other song? Andre Pope. But I don't remember that one good enough. That's just the shouting part of the song. That's what this song is called, isn't it? No, I have not memorized any Romanian songs. I have to learn proper Romanian still. I'm bad. I bought an app though, I just need to start using it. Guys, I found out the saddest thing. Then I swear we'll get back to some Dragonheir talk. This is live streaming. It's casual. That's the whole point of live streaming. But yeah, I was extremely sad to find out that Rosetta Stone does not offer Romanian. That is by far to be known as the best language app. I did a crap ton of Googling and still found the same, and then I went to buy it. And then I double-checked the languages, and I was so sad. So now I have Mondly. Because I wanted Rosetta Stone because I know it's PC and mobile very well as well. So sad. I would have been happy to spend like the premium package of Rosetta Stone to get the best everything. Because I know it's good, but they don't even have it for Romanian. So sad. But we're talking about languages. Dragonheir. Let's go back to the show. Dragonheir will be globally releasing September 19th. In most countries. I'm sure there's going to be a list of what's restricted that we can find out in the FAQs later, but it's going global September 19th, and they do have many languages that you can play the game in, so we'll have to see what that full list is with global. Stay tuned, I'm sure that will be in some FAQs, but yeah, I'm really excited. Global soon. Global soon. We don't have to pretend to be Canadians for everything. Sounds like covered in nails, but actually refers to an old German word for flower. Oh, that part. It's like that part. But wait, lullaby and goodnight with roses be dight. Oh, wait, that's the with roses be dight. That's with roses be dight. Ahaha! See, I remember Dietzeigen, like a D. Why is that in my head? Dietzeigen. I don't know. It's what's in my high school brain that never goes away. Guten Abend, gute Nacht. Voneglan bewacht die Mietsnaglen Beatsteck. It's totally not what I thought at all. Okay, I am never learning German. I'm gonna stick to Romanian and Spanish. Hablo español. Pero no hablo romano. My high school brain never forgets all the songs I sang in chorus, I mean. That's what I mean, you know, like when you remember everything you learned in school somehow. But yeah, I'm 35 and I can't remember something I learned 5 minutes ago. You know how that works. My high school brain is still there. It still remembers everything. Mitros and... Oh, okay. So no, that is different. As we sing German lullabies. Yeah. I remember like every stupid song I sang in chorus, but his dad tells me a word in Romanian and I'm like, okay. I walk out of the room and I'm like, what was that again? Like, I don't know. Oh, why do our brains just stop becoming sponges? Why? I remember every word to like a ridiculous amount of songs from school or something stupid. I'm 35 and I'm like, still remember everything, and then nope. Although for me, I feel like it's a visual thing. If I seeing the words physically on paper or phone or whatever, or your computer screen, makes me remember them better than just hearing something. I don't retain it if I just hear it. So there's all, yeah, I'm sure we have a huge list of those cheesy little, like, My Grandfather's Clock, or John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, or like all those cheesy, silly kid songs that everyone sang in school. I'm sure you have those too. Oh man, gotta love it though. This is fun, right? This is what's fun about the gaming world. Brings all of us together. Where can you download the game? Dragonheir. So the first link is where you can pre-register. The game is not global until September 19th. I am on my closed beta account, which is limited. You can only access if you already have an account. I like Emily Kinney, who was Beth from Walking Dead, but I really like her soft, cutesy voice, singer-songwriter vibes, so I will probably be singing Emily Kinney to my baby. The little soft-spoken voice, which is kind of how I've always been anyway. Yeah, I don't really know, though, Bambi, how people build Aeon. That's a good question. Yeah, unfortunately the game's not out yet though. I'm just playing. We're hyping it up. You gotta pre-register now to help us get the good rewards, guys. So pre-registration, if you haven't already done it, do it. If you think you might want to play multiple accounts in the future, or you like to well, I would not re-roll in this game once it's global. If you're gonna do any re-rolling, it's do the dice event. Connect it to different accounts, whichever ones roll best, roll with that account to pick your first character to start off with. But we're trying to get to 3 million and ideally 5 million, but we're not there yet for pre-registration. So hopefully this final push can at least get us to the 3 million reward. 5 million's a pretty high, tall order here, but you never know. We still have like what, 13 days? It's possible. They're gonna be boosting like crazy with their advertising, I hope. But at the end of the day, this comes from SGRA, which is a small studio. It's not like, you know, some of these big corporation games that we play. It is distributed by Newverse, though, which is a big company. They do Marvel Snap. But at the end of the day, the studio itself, budget-wise, is small. So I'm surprised they've done what they've done with their advertising already, which has been wonderful. You guys saw that they had the D&D, like, collab stuff. I don't know what's happening with that. Hopefully that's still happening. I'm not even sure. But it's pretty cool that they've done some big things. They've gotten to the Apple with all the new technology regarding Apple's new, I guess it was what I have a video on it. The WWDC event, which I'm not an Apple person, so for me it didn't mean much. But if you are an Apple person, I have a YouTube video talking about that. And they were one of the games featured with some new technology. And it's going to be like optimized for Apple's newest technology regarding graphics and gaming. So they're trying. They're doing lots of good connections. And I really think they've done a pretty good job so far for being a small studio. Okay, so, oh, there it is. Yep. I was like, did I not? Yep. Don't forget all your chests. The good thing is they tell you on the side if you don't have all your chests. So yeah, I'm pushing Feywild here. I was a slacker and I didn't do my Feywild. I can't believe I'm only on level 40. I know Odd One was streaming it and he was at 59 and he didn't get that far. I have a feeling I'm not gonna get very far. Oh gosh, which one do I gotta use to get back to the next? This one? How do I get to the next board? There we go, there we go, there we go. Yes, let's go. Okay. But hey, oh, that was the Heliolite die, wasn't it? Or no? Every 100? No. As I forget what the rewards are. Let's go out. Let's take a look here. We have no music in Feywild. Why is there no background music in Feywild? I definitely wish they had better background music at all times. Sometimes it just goes away. Alright, let me click it. So what did I just get? Oh yeah, I did just get a Heliolite die. I clicked it and didn't even notice. Yeah, I didn't even notice. Every 20. Oh yeah, it alternates with a legendary or master scroll. Got it, got it, got it. All right. Cool, cool. I still have so much to do. So yeah, stage 50, they show each little goal here. So have people completed all of it? Yep, okay, of course. Ah, so there is like a ranking to see who does it first, but it didn't matter as much because this was time gated. So everyone would be just kind of waiting for the reset. But hopefully they don't time gate Feywild. That would be one of the best, silliest things I think. This is like a tower. They should let people do it as fast as they can. Hoping that would be a change for more open gameplay for this game. For global, but I guess we'll find out if they do anything like that. So far we just know a bit about some of the new updates. I did put a video out on some of that recently. From what we know anyway. Alright, so let's see. Fire and Radiance. I was working on some of these stats here, so that way I can actually push maybe my pillar with Flora and Tonalnon. It's so sad that I have these great characters that I never truly used properly. Alright, so I think I want to go to... Actually, let's go to my heroes. I had a few people here that I wanted to level more. You know, I feel like... I could try to do Pillar of Trial with Radiant and Lightning, Radiant and Fire, which is the current synergy. But I definitely need to get someone else built. So I think I'm gonna need the healer, like I mentioned. I'm gonna use the common healer. Oh, is she gonna have good enough stats to survive this high level of Pillar of Trial, though? I mean, not that the rare is gonna be much better, but they're definitely lacking... I'm sure that's gonna not... There's gonna be a lot more healer options once they release all those other characters coming out. But right now it feels limited. Maybe I sort by... Right, Lightning. I don't think I have enough to really get that team going. I think this is my better option, is to try to get this team going. He has some fun buffs for the team, but he's more of a rally team member. So he's going to give a little bit of healing, but it's smaller, which is interesting. But he gives a defense up, and then he gives a shield to one ally. Versus her that just gives a straight up 25% targets max HP heal. And then 20% with this one. She's just heal, 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 heal. Unfortunately, it's the target's max HP, not her max HP. But you know what? Let's use her. Yeah, let's use her. Let's see what I can do enhancing her. Oops. So luckily, there is quick upgrade. You don't have to waste time waiting for things to level. Including with the gear, you can just be like, okay, take it to level 20 instantly. Boom, it's done. No waiting, none of that lazy waiting for rolls, which we know a couple of games that we play that like to make you wait for gear rolls that fail. So terrible. Why does any game do that? Failing a gear roll. I mean, come on, just make it cost something and we deal with it. But failing is so ridiculous. Boom, level 90. Perfect. Perfect. Oh wait, nope, one more. There's the 5th star, so I could actually get her stunned. So we cannot level up skills on common heroes. That's one of the things. But at the end of the day, it's a common that we're actually practically able to use in gaming, which is pretty cool. You can see a lot of videos of people using this common support healer and pushing harder dungeons, which is super fun. Yeah, it is confusing that some of the things are red. It makes you feel like it's a no. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so she's all about healing. So if I'm going to try to do anything with the other one, I'm going to push... I'm going to throw Hexandra's Mirror on her. I don't have the gear to really do this properly. This is hilarious. I should just go farm gear, but instead of trying to build this character. It is sad. So everything is based on the target. So really, I just need to keep her alive. Skill haste could make her use her skills more often. That might be handy. How do they word it again? Reducing the cooldown time of battle skills and ultimates. So if I could add some skill haste, that might actually be nice. But do I have a set? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Of course I don't. Oh my god. I don't really need accuracy though, so that set doesn't matter. I could use just one of the attack sets that have skill haste for the sake of that alone. We also could hopefully see if I have one of these guys. So, Radiance of Blue Oak or Ancestral Protection. We have Ancestral Protection and... No Oh, I don't have any 3-piece sets in the support! No, you cannot play in the beta server now. No, not unless you already have an account. You'll have to wait till September 19th. 18th, sort of, depending on where you live. But it's closed. Like, they closed the entry for new accounts. Even if you downloaded the game, you can't get in. Kind of thing. A long time ago. But that's why we're here. We're here to get people interested again and, yeah, start to hype it up. Alright, we're gonna not worry about sets. We're gonna go... stats. Yeah, because I don't even have... I mean, I could just take advantage of the 2-piece bonuses, I guess. We could go... Alright, that's a HP percentage. Some resistance would be great, so she doesn't die. Or get debuffed and die, more likely to die, I should say. Poor girl. HP percentage with resistance, that sounds great to me. And defense percent, alright. Cool, cool. Flat, of course it rolled flat. Whatever, I'm gonna use it anyway. And let's see here. Oh no, I don't actually have that set. Go figure. This is the one I have. Okay, I'm just gonna roll it. Even if it's only the main stat, that's good. I'm gonna roll it. We're gonna roll with it. Replace. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna at least make some sets here. Don't mind my gold just going away. We're getting desperate. And then we're gonna take one of these guys. Alright, HP, Defense, Enlightenment. I don't really need to roll this to max, depending on how it is. Ew, yeah, it's pretty terrible. Alright, we're just gonna equip that. Now let's see what we got. We get out of this. So, Radiance. I haven't built a single Radiance person, and the first one I'm building is a common. That's interesting. Alright, let's see, let's see. So, I could go... I guess I'd want anything supportive, so this is probably the most ideal. Although the HP can get a lot higher here, although I don't really need crit rate. And a crit damage on an HP piece with... It's a hot mess. Let's see if I can roll some HP... Or resistance, though, sorry. Enlightenment. Ugh. I don't need that. Why is it so bad? Alright, this has potential for some good substats. Defense isn't gonna hurt either. We definitely don't need accuracy, but okay. We definitely don't need it to roll crit rate and accuracy. Oh my gosh. Gotta love rolling gear, right? This is the way it works. Why am I surprised? You can't win no matter what. Alright, I'm just gonna take this guy. Of course, double accuracy and a crit damage. I give up. I'm just taking what I can get. I don't like that it goes out of, like, the... It shows everything. Then you have to kind of go out of it and come back in. That's a little menu bug. Probably should mention that. Defense with HP and defense, but is it gonna roll it? No, it's not. At least this game makes it quick. Unlike other games we play that do not make it quick, that I definitely can't stand. I really hope they change it. Oh my god. This is great though. This is instant gratification. You can level up a shit ton of gear very quickly and not have to sit there and wait for it, or... Yeah, I can't deal with that. It's so frustrating. Alright, so she's ready to join my damage dealers. Now we need another support, a tank, to join them too. I wonder if I should use Horus or if there's someone else I should have. Is Horus gonna be better than these guys? I don't know much about them. He's got a defense up in range. That would be really helpful. He knocks up the target. Hey! I know, we need Ward to fix that. It's so terrible. Knocking up the target, guys. Knocking up the target. He knocks up the target. I'm not, it's what it says. With 100% chance of knocking up the target. I know, right? Resurrects a dead... Oh, you know what? I forgot about him. He sounds great. Totally forgot about this guy. Let's go. We're gonna run out of resources, but let's go. Yup. Okay, I have to go farm stuff now. Yeah, he's got a revive. He knocks up and revives. Yup, pretty much. I'm not gonna put any new skills into people because I might... The good thing is we get to save our skills, so... We're getting close to launch, so I don't know... I'm not gonna use him necessarily. So I want to save these in case I pull a new hero that I want to put scrolls on that's an epic. So I get to start off with 10 scrolls instantly when I open my account for Season 1, which will be my Season 2. Pretty cool. Sounds like a vampire, right? Right? Alright, so I'm definitely not going to be able to build that. So at least I know what my goals are now. I think it's kind of obvious. Like, I'm going to probably push a little bit of Pillar of Trial before global, because I do want to get some of those rewards. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's show you guys the rewards from Pillar of Trial as I sneeze again. So, rewards overview. As you go through the different stages, you hit stage 10, you get a epic scroll. And then you get some legendary materials. Stage 15, you get a Heliolite die. Lots of the material for making your account better overall. This is kind of like your Great Hall or your Pantheon, I guess. Scrolls galore, scrolls galore. A little bit of worm marrow, but lots of... I love getting the resources just to farm or get the forge materials. 24. Man, I can't imagine making it to 30, though. Multi mask. Alright, so let's just, for shits and giggles, try this with a healer. Oh, wait, and he has no gear. Let's just put gear on him. Why not? Let's put gear on him. Is everything based on defense for this guy? No, his modifier... What? His damage is based on attack? Oh, come on. Why you gotta do me like that? Resurrects an ally at their max HP. 60% of their max HP. So he gives defense up. Heals the ally with the lowest HP based on their max HP. So I just gotta keep him alive and not worry about him doing damage, I think. Yeah, I think he just is just... Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. I want to, though. I'm just gonna throw some gear on him. For the sake of defense. Or HP, I guess. Do I have anything rolled up? Not at the moment. You know what? I could just use some of these lower tier stuff. Let's just do that. Do I even have lower tier stuff? That's the funny question. Defense, enlightenment, HP. Alright. Cheaper. Let's take this. Equip. So let's go down here, grab one of these guys. Crit rate. Nah, don't really want crit rate. Actually, what do we have for gloves? Do we have anything interesting? Oh, the one that I actually started putting on someone. That I realized I shouldn't because I didn't have the right synergy. So maybe we can grab one of these. We're just gonna try to keep him alive and see if I can do one stage of this stupid Pillar of Trial. We're getting silly here. It's fine. I'm gonna do what I can do. We're gonna get silly here. Oh, wow, I really have no gear. You know what, we're just gonna steal that one because I don't want to forget. And oh, that's not even the right set. It's that bruh color. Am I colorblind? Maybe. I only have the one on Enna. Oh my gosh. Can you tell I never farmed that gear? Alright, sorry, Enna. Let's see if we can keep this guy alive for more than 5 seconds. I really want to level him up. Oh my gosh. I know he's gotta not knock up the enemies. So she does this little square heal, so I have to keep everybody kind of in a square if possible. It's not gonna be easy. He's gonna run up though, and some of these guys are gonna run up, so I think... Oh gosh. You know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so Tunnelnon is our epic, and he's going to do amazing damage with these guys. I love him. Her. Tunnelnon's a her. There's definitely some top tier that are almost legendaries. We're trying. Can I just do one stage of Pillar of Trial with this? Look, go level 40, go! Oh yeah, Dacery, remember this horsey, Kamari, knocks up the target. He has a 100% chance of knocking up the target. Hey, I didn't do it. That's what they did. But guys, don't forget not final call. I mean, we have until September 19th is the global launch for Dragonheir. If you haven't already, pre-register with that first link there. And then you could also go to the Horn event after you've pre-registered. And you can roll for new heroes every day. We did it! We did one! We did one! I doubt we can do two, but let them try. My blade is ready. I also, if you guys want to check it later and you're too busy right now, in my Twitch about section, if you're watching this on Twitch now, I have a panel that quick goes to the link. If you're watching this later on YouTube, of course, all the links will be in the description. But yeah, this was fun. A little bit of casual conversation. If you're a YouTuber watching this now, you could see how we roll hanging out on Twitch. We have fun and hang out. Lots of casual conversation mixed with serious business. Sometimes not so serious business, but I still love this game at the end of the day. It was the one I was most excited for, so I'm still very curious of how it's gonna do at Global. I really hope it goes well. I really am excited to try the free-to-play series with Starlight Die only. It's just another way to show not having to stress about legendaries, about enjoying the fact that this is a game that lets you use commons and rares and epics properly. Pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool. Of course, like I said, my fault for sucking is my gear for the lack of grinding. But it's not for the lack of heroes. I've got plenty of options, both legendary and not legendary, to play with. I just was a slacker, and I didn't grind my events. But it'll be fun to do a totally new account at Global, and also pick up a season. It would be my season 2 at Global. Has anyone rolled anything? But no, you can't. The Horn event is kind of rigged to be higher rates than what it really is in game, just to let people have something to choose from. I got very lucky, dude. Genshin Impact, I get crazy lucky. I've won my 50-50 every single time in Genshin. That doesn't happen. Honkai Star Rail was literally the opposite. Okay, that one's not happening until I level up some people. Or get some better gear, aka go farm it. But I'm only gonna do so much farming because global's around the corner. I don't want to... Yeah. I really hope... One thing I really hope that they'll do is give us some more multi-battles. Like, we have the function to do multi-battles, but they never give us daily multi-battles. I really hope at global the events will include more, or at least give us like 10 daily multi-battles. 10 daily multi-battles would be amazing. Because it's silly to click and wait. Like, what's the point of having multi-battles if we can't use them? That'll be my constructive criticism for today. We need real multi-battles. Elderly Orc. You had 2 19s. Oh, me too. I've had 2 19s as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, I'm loving the game overall. I actually enjoy it for what it is. I know there was... No game is perfect and no game is gonna please everybody. But at the end of the day, I think this game works really great to be able to play at your own pace and kind of play it alongside of other games. You don't get a ton of energy and it doesn't regenerate that fast. So you can only do so much unless you want to use your diamonds or whatever for energy. So I kind of feel like it purposefully slows me down in a good way. Maybe it's refreshing to have a game not consume your life. Like, we need a side game, but I feel like if you want to focus this game, you could spend hours working on your characters, re-gearing, sorting, selling, and improving your account if you want to, or the beginning, of course, pushing campaign. But also, you could open the game, play for 20 minutes, and close it and feel like you did enough as well. I think it kind of gives a balance, and I think people that complain about too much time spent in a game like Raid or Watcher, this might be the game for you, because it's not as time-consuming for your daily grind and for progression, honestly. It's not as time-consuming. You can do as much of the story as you feel like that day. You don't have to go until you can't go anymore. Kind of play at your own pace, unlock your content, and unless you're seriously competing in PvP, then who cares how fast you get there? But yeah, there is my link one more time, guys. I'm going to see who's online, though. Let's see what's going on in the Twitchverse. It was a good stream, though. I liked checking out Dragonheir again. I've been slacking, and I need to play it a little bit better. I really do want to do some more Pillar of Trial before it ends. I really hope I can. Alright, I don't think anyone's playing this right now that I know, at least. So I think let's go raid a raid player instead. But thank you guys for hanging out today. I will be back on YouTube for Watcher, but next, for Global, I will be on Twitch for Global launch on the 19th for Dragonheir. But in the meantime, follow my YouTube. I have a separate YouTube channel just for Dragonheir now. So that's where all of that content will be. I will be doing a lot more updates to come. And yeah, see you guys later. Let's go say hi to Freak Gaming.